So small increases at zero energy cost, which is the magic word. I mean, you don't have to buy better hardware, you don't have to use more energy, and you get it for free. So this is, I mean, this is a no-brainer.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Quantum Blockchain Technologies CEO Francesco Gardin. Francesco, very good to speak with you. You've announced discussions with two companies to port methods A and B onto aftermarket control boards. How soon could investors see revenue from these partnerships?
Very good morning, Stephen, to you. Okay, you went straight to the core of the matter when revenues. Of course, I cannot give you a precise date of time, just an estimate. And clearly, there are few partners, less than 10 worldwide, who have embarked in the project of modifying the control boards of the most sold miners, who is basically two Chinese miners, and particularly one. And this is an effort of many years, 2 or 3 many years of firmware designers. We will take advantage of the work done by this partner and the tens of thousands of boards that they've already installed. So basically, you buy a mining rig, you replace the control board, and you obtain an advantage in terms of hashing power due to some physical optimization that they perform. Now, we sit on top of this physical optimization, and so porting our methods on this board is not a major problem because we've done it at a software level in our lab. So we know exactly what needs to be done. Then we will have to, some of them, they will have to be in communication with our servers. Other ones, we can give some autonomy. And this is something that we honestly would like to deliver after summer, once we have completed the commercial negotiation with these companies. In particular, there is one company that we cannot name who has developed the technology not so much to sell these aftermarket boards to third parties, to clients, but to use them internally. And they have thousands and thousands and thousands of miners operating with their boards. So that would be one of the most obvious and more remunerative targets.
Francesco, what kind of performance improvements have your AI methods demonstrated in live testing, and how do they translate into economic benefits for miners?
Okay, so let's start from method A. Okay, method A, when we originally developed it, it had a performance of nearly 10%. But we now have redesigned it temporarily to operate on any ASIC chip. So there is now a class of ASIC chip which is in the new machines, and we are redesigning it for this machine. But while waiting for these new ASICs, we just made a decision to make it very general. So let's say that you improve your hashing power by 3%. Now, 3% might look like a small number, but this comes with no extra energy. And this is the beauty. And say that you are mining 1,000 Bitcoins, which is a mid-higher size of mining for miners. So if you are a mid-size miner, I mean, going up a little bit, then that's what you would expect. Now, 3% of 1,000 is 30 Bitcoin. 30 Bitcoin is $3 million. Now, $3 million at no extra energy cost. We thought that 3% wouldn't be attractive from the industry. The reaction we got in Vegas from these mid-sized miners, I mean, leaving aside the big miners, is, I mean, this can change our economy from being break-even to making a profit, or from being slightly profitable will be more profitable. So small increases at zero energy cost, which is the magic word. I mean, you don't have to buy better hardware, you don't have to use more energy, and you get it for free. So this is, I mean, this is a no-brainer. Uh, Having said this, other methods, method B, we are north of 10%, again, in a very reduced approach where we don't exploit the latest ASICs. And all these numbers for these two methods are game changers for the miners. If we then go to methods see the improvement. It's uh, I mean impressive because to go up to 30%. I mean it does change the entire economy or economics of a mining of a miner. And so, but this needs to go through hardware. And if you maybe we can articulate more this if you want, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you could explain how method C differs from A and B and what makes its integration with ASIC chip makers a potentially bigger breakthrough.
Yeah, I mean, the method C needs to be very fast to this Oracle, and so has to sit on hardware. Although we have a version of software that we are exploring and developing, which has less performance. And basically, this method will tell you whether a computation is worth performing or not. And of course, the amount of energy to decide whether a computation is worth performing or not is much, much, much smaller than the actual energy needed for the computation. So when we talk to the ASIC designers, the manufacturers, this is a very quick shortcut to make up the lag that currently they have with the dominating producers of ASICs. I mean, to make up a 20-30% gap takes years. And to be able to fill this gap by introducing this technology is extremely attractive to these manufacturers. It's like we can catch up what otherwise will be a very tough race already with the main producers, of course, in China, by using AI. So this is a very compelling proposition, which is why they are so extremely interested and why they're all talking to us.
I mean, how scalable is your technology across different hardware platforms?
Uh, I mean, in this specific case, for method A and B, it's extremely scalable. For method C, you need to design a new chip. And designing a new chip is a $20 million decision. However, once this uh, players that we amazing manufacturers that we're working with will feel confident, and so we are now deciding which tests they need to have in order to be confident. Then they will include this in their next design, because once you design an ASIC chip, then you start immediately to work on the next generation of this ASIC chip. So there are always trains leaving the station, and so I mean it won't be difficult to, once they get this confidence, add this IPs that we develop to their next new chip.
Francesco, I hope you'll continue to keep us updated with your progress. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Francesco Gardin, the CEO of Quantum Blockchain Technologies.